A knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
So the tying run at second. And he can't come up with it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Vientos whips it to first. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The left field.
Luis Ariz stands in. This could end it. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. The tag, safe. He scores on a wild pitch.
You just hate to gift wrap the tying run to the opposition, and that's exactly what just happened. You want to make them beat you, but that one just got away, and now we're starting over again.
One out, runner at second. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. The winning run on second base. Out towards right center field. Soto going after it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The third baseman.
All set for the start of the inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
1-1-1-1.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. The run scores from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Emmanuel Silva now at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And it's off the bag. Lopez.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit.
Bivens with a move to first. Silva dives back in, but they got him. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Leody Taveras. Here's 0-1. On the ground out to short. And that is the ball game. Silva had a decent showing in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And a base hit right there. The throw into second.
2-2.
The tag out.
You're out.
But 1 run is in to score. 1 gone, runner at first. Another batter now, Emmanuel Silva.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Manaea, a 6'5 lefty, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And a swing and a miss.
0-2
Young leads off first with 1 away. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So digging in, Jake Rogers. And the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
In the air on the infield. Acuna. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. 2 left. First and second. 2 outs. Stepping in, Ryan Clifford. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate.
Cut. 3.
He'll score easily. To third. Tag. Got him. They limit the damage here. 1 out, bases empty.
First baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. Two down after the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Juan Soto.
It's been such such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3.
Really fantastic play over at first. That catch saved a run. If the throw gets away.
Back at Globe Life Field, and here is Emmanuel Silva. Ground ball to the right side. Clifford takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So next to hit for Texas, Emmanuel Silva. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Rogers. On the ground to the left, Vientos. He's in there. So bases all loaded up. Johnson digs in now.
Johnson.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 9-3. And the throw's offline, safe at third. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's Taylor Trammell. Garrett is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Silva with a forgettable showing in the loss. Didn't get any hits, but was plunked twice. And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Batting 6.
Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
It bounces and he takes off for second. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. He might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. 2 outs, base is empty.
The first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Makes the catch, inning over. We played 3, and our score 3-3. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force out to escape him. Here's Francisco Lindor. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Heading for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. Now the tag at second and he's out. Next up for Texas, Emmanuel Silva. 1 for 3. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's out.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fought off foul. Next pitch a slider that misses outside. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball on that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Tied at 4. There goes the runner in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Down to go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Dives and keeps it on the infield. On the money, nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the eighth.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Silva did okay for them in this one. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end.
Emmanuel Silva, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and here's the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because...
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Slinging it to first in time.
Detective number 35, Jake Rogers.
2 on, 1 out. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this. Spot anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Double play ball to second. There's one. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And that's back here in Philadelphia. And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. Crochet back to work. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Silva at the plate and takes high there. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground. Harper takes it himself, and now 1 out remaining for Texas. Here's Taylor Trammell. Hader is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Silva with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate.
Emmanuel Silva getting ready to hit. Looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here. That's good.
Slides, but it gets by him. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So digging in, Jake Rogers. Diaz at second. Silva at first with no outs. Goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Soft contact in the air. It is caught for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Taylor Trammell. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
That's a hit. Coming home. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And here's the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Silva, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one. 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. That one in triple digits.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And misses inside. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Silva had an unremarkable game in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
Maybe not his best showing.
So 2 down. Emmanuel Silva stepping in for the Rangers. To the right side. Stop. Sends it to first, and that'll do it. 3 up. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Bryce Harper to the plate. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Silva.
Tap foul at the plate. Silva recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1, and that's 2. 2 runs, 3 hits. In the dirt.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Base is empty with 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Emmanuel Silva. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This could end it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Silva with a less than great game in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything.
Emmanuel Silva looking to bounce back after struggling. 2 outs, bases full. Silva getting ready to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Just
Oh,
missed.
that's in.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Berger steps on the bag, out to escape a base. 2 outs, base is empty. And the first
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That
Yeehaw.
clips the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count
1 and 2.
The count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Judge getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1 out, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. The Rangers down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside
Ball.
low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
No, that's inside.
And there's a
Count
ball.
is full.
Back to right. Judge sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. First and second, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And no one can get there. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In to score from first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter now, Emmanuel Silva. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Slides, but it gets by him. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Jake Rogers. Runner on the go. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Luis Ariz stands in. Move to second. Silva dives back in, but they got him. Silva had a rough go of it in the loss.
No, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now.
Back in New York, on to the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Emmanuel Silva. Cabrera back to work, and that one upstairs, ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Silva, only 20 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick in 2024.
Hey, Attaboy, let's stay back, stay through it. Good piece.
The catcher.
So digging in, Jake Rogers.
Rogers.
Throw to first.
Hey, he beat it up.
Silva aboard here at first with nobody out. First offering. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. One out. Runner at second. So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. Lined into right. And there's 2 down.
Now back
Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one inside.
Ball.
And the count even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that is out of play. Next offering misses,
that's a ball.
and that's ball one. And that's too high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he...
Yeah. I'm saying,
One down. Up next for the Rangers, Emmanuel Silva. Smoked on the ground a second. Peraza fires over to first. And there's two away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And they add a pair. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. That one way outside, and that is ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. Stanton scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying. Innings complete, and the chance for the no-no is gone.
Emmanuel Silva.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. Just missed. There's a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it. And that's
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, dentro el dueño de la aldea. Vive se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. El dueño de la aldea. Huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Te imaginas lo que te espera.
Emmanuel Silva with a blend of. So up next, Aaron Schunk.
Aaron Schunk.
That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. That ends. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one inside, and that is ball one. Senga goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time. That one down the line. Oh, and it hits the base. Grabs it barehanded. Nicely done for the out.
Such a nice play with the bare hand right there. That's equal parts skill and concentration. And once he knew he had a good handle on it, he was able to whip it over to first just in time. There was no time to spare on that one.
Man at first with one gone. Now Jacob Wilson. On the ground right side. 4, 6. As he digs it out, and the inning is over. So bases all loaded up. Silva will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. That's cheddar, baby.
In the air, right side. Rooker gets under it. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. Silva had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable.
One out. Runner at second. Max Schumann, the next to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. One gone, runner at first. Emmanuel Silva stepping in for the Rangers. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, one away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The swing and a soft line. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And now they trail by 1. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Johnson now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. And that one in the air center field. Bleday moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. What a stop! And very nicely done for the out. 1 out, base is empty.
First baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
First baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out to towards left center field. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
One down, runner at first. Emmanuel Silva getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Ball one low. Otanez in his 4th year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Now 1-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering is fouled back.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Silva was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game.
Emmanuel Silva, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum. Jacob Wilson will hit next. Mateo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball track.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out. Runners at first and second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether...
Wilson off balance feet. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Johnson.
2 outs. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at-bat to draw the walk.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Up the middle, base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 3.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Silva now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Silva launched a pair of homers in his last game. On the ground to the left, Schumann. And the inning is over. So 2 runs. And here's the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Fly ball center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Silva really stood out in this win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was.
One down. Emmanuel Silva stepping in for the Rangers. Went deep in the ball game last night. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Silva batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Missing inside, 2-0. Fouled off left side.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, out on the drop 3rd strike, 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. Now the tag at 3rd, and they got him. That ends the inning. 1 out, base is empty.
Rangers, the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Fly ball to right. Geloff makes the play, and a couple of quick outs. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Silva with a less than Emmanuel Silva, the star of the show, getting ready to show. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and here's the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. Musgrove back to work. Hard hit, right side. Bogarts with the throw to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Play at the plate. Got it. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 out, bases empty.
The first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
No ball. 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the next pitch is way outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Rogers. Pickoff move to first. Silva back on a dive.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
It bounces, and he's going for third. Throw to second, and he's out. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That one missing inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second, and he hits a ground ball right side. Bogarts handles the chance in plenty of time to first, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is the designated hitter, John Johnson. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out.
First and second, 2 outs. Silva getting ready to hit.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And ball 1. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Will Brennan. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Salas rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Runner at second, 2 down.
The first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That's a little bit low.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Silva, in his rookie season, only 20 years old. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And the sweeper misses. Just outside. And a count now even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Silva at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to left field. Wall makes the grab, and that is that. First and second, 2 outs. Next for the Padres, Ethan Salas. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So 2 down. Emmanuel Silva stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Coming home. He'll score, and the Padres tie the game. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. 1 out, runner at second. Silva, the next to hit. Fouled off. He was late.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
No ball. 2 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Wall settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out.
Emmanuel Silva getting 1 down. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning. And I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Comes up empty. 1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
At the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. And he deals. Base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. What an incredible swing. And all you need to know is this: 120 miles per hour off the bat. You might see that 2 to 3 times all year, if that. So don't take it lightly, folks. That was absolutely smoked.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Silva had a game to forget.
Well, at least they got the win, Boone. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now.
Emmanuel Silva getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. Garrett back to work. And a breaking ball misses outside. Ripped on a line. Gilbert calls it in, and there's one away. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Noel stands at first with one out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Sosa handles, throws to first. Awesome play there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
One out, bases empty. Out to center. Gilbert in position. Hauls it in for the out. Next up for Texas, Emmanuel Silva. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball. Smith. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Outside low. And that's ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one the other way. Base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Long run, tracks it down. 2 down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the...
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2 outs, bases full. Here's Leody Taveras. On the ground, right side. Sosa. Out to escape a bases loaded jam. First and second, 1 out. Myers will hit next. On the ground, could be 2. In there safely. Two down, go ahead run and scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Justin Foscue digs in now. Hit in the air left field. Myers drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Owen Miller. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Across is the winning run, and the Marlins win it. Close one here today. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. Meyer back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's your one. And that one is lifted in the air. Velasquez on the move to the gap. And there's one down. Two aboard, two outs.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
And that is out of play. Late with the swing there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. And now Nelson Velasquez. Man at second. And there's a base hit to right field. Edwards headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground, right side, Estrada throws to first in time, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. One out, runner at second. Owen Miller, the next up for the Marlins. So the tying run at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Mendoza Burks back to work. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough.
One down. Emmanuel Silva stepping in for the Rangers. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. No score here in the second.
That's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Close one. Doesn't get the call.
One strike.
And that's ball three. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Jake Rogers stepping in for the Rangers.
Runner, yes,
First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Just missed. Runner goes again. That's ball four. And the throw, he's out at third.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball four, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to...
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The run comes in to score from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Diaz back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Rangers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Out towards right center field. Cole sizes this one up. And out number one on the grab. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one in the air. Right. Makes the catch. 2 down. Emmanuel Silva stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Got it. And that'll do it. Silva with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate.
Here come the boogeyman. We do what we can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shake the feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in no rat race. Beating them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Sad face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can contain all of my game to keep up the fame. With the one paid, with the book, never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. You can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. My heart Someone hit me with lace, you can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to I'm myself, now I'm over the homie. Every kid should be getting the trophy. The corners for me to do my bands only. Give my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch it, it's fantastic. This is classic, practice my little gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the fuck of Jurassic.
Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lady. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm watching the city. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second.
Emmanuel Silva, the star of the show. Emmanuel Silva stepping in for the Rangers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Second inning here, no score. And it's 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
I got a ball,
Try
one
to go
strike.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stays alive. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And man at first, one away.
The first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Swings through that.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Conforto at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses the zone. 2-2. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
The first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Ranging back on the warning track and hauls it in. Now batting Max Kepler. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a base hit. Here comes Olsen around third. Play at the plate. Got him.
Well, Boog, you have to be able to trust your coaches in this spot. That's what baseball is all about. You're relying on the people around you to set you up for success. Players need to rely on their coaches the same way they rely on their teammates.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. And brings it in at the wall.
Thought that was a no doubt.
Silva with a less than great game in the loss.
No, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now.
Up next for the Rangers, Emmanuel Silva.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one fouled off. Not close with that one. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through him for the K. Gassed it right by him. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. 1 out, bases empty.
The first baseman, Emmanuel Silva.
Fought off foul. Silva, only 20 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick in 2024. Center field. Harris hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. To Walcott at second for 1. Double play. can't seem to. Silva had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. And there's your strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swinging a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's
One
outside.
Going
to count 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 outs. Up and in. 3 and 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Popped in the air, left field. Kepler hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
To third, tag, got him. 1 out and a runner at second.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
The 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Alvarez. Throw to first in time. And next is the designated hitter, John Johnson.
One ball.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now 1 out to right, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run. Here's Luis Arias. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Emmanuel Silva. And the first offering is not close. Swings through the sweeper.
1-1.
Well struck right field. That one back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Really important at that coming up now.
The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Silva had a decent showing in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, to make another mob, to change another guard, an angel from the Lord, and ceremonial guard, the big homie in charge, main culprit.